2024 has begun, so it's no longer the year of Napoli's third Scudetto. The champions have the January blues, but Walter Mazzarri has resolved to solve Napoli's goal drought and the results crisis. Mazzarri serves a touchline ban against his former club, but the Partenopei's recent record against Torino has been impeccable. 5 straight league wins. The new year begins in Serie for Torino and Napoli on this Sunday afternoon, a day on from Epiphany. It is Torino-Napoli, and it's live. Lovely first touch from Zapata, then he was surrounded by blue shirts. He's broken the way off Zapata, and Golini had to improvise with the save. The first chance of the afternoon goes the way of the home side. Pierluigi Golini on his toes. Federico Di Marco, your ears are burning. If you can remember his strike for Inter against Frosinone. Vlasic holding off Kvaratskhelia. Vlasic! Worth a go. Golini was scrambling across to his left, but eventually his body language suggested he had the effort covered. Mario Rui with the corner. That's Rahmani, and it's straight down the throat. Well, Vanja Milinkovic-Savic. Lazaro with space to deliver, awkward for Golini, who was brave. Takes a courageous man to dive full long at the feet of Duvan Zapata, but that's what Golini did there. Good pace here from Bellanova. He can look for Zapata. Bellanova, Zapata left it! And the finish from Vlasic was wayward. A collective groan of disappointment from the Stadio Olimpico Grande Torino, because this was a chance for Nikola Vlasic. Politano. Zielinski. Zielinski. This is Di Lorenzo, and Raspadori should really have scored. Milinkovic-Savic with a fabulous save from close range, but Raspadori arguably should have slotted that into the corner. Raspadori again. Politano. Di Lorenzo across, and here's Raspadori again. Milinkovic-Savic pulled out of the challenge, and he feels Raspadori dived. Lobo Cop on patrol. Zapata looking to give Rahmani the run around. He's managed it. Zapata's ball in. Mario Rui with some fabulous defending there, because Bellanova was closing in, but didn't Zapata do well. Rahmani had no idea. It was a really awkward cross for Golini. Di Lorenzo. Lazaro keeping tabs on Politano. The ball hasn't yet gone into touch, and Politano's won it back. Still Politano. Zielinski takes over. Di Lorenzo. Politano. Raspadori, and now Piotr Zielinski, who went down very easily. Taken short, Ilic sends it in. What a chance for Sanabria! And Torino have richly deserved that goal. They've been the better side in the first half. And finally, the shot-shy Granata find the back of the net. He signed a contract extension earlier this week, Tony Sanabria, And he celebrates extending his stay with Torino by getting a goal against Napoli. A first goal for Torino against Napoli here since 2018. A slightly scrappy set piece, but Sanabria kept his cool. And you can't say that Torino aren't good value for that advantage. Tony Sanabria, the scorer. Mario Rui takes the corner. Rahmani again, he's been a threat from there. Now Mazzocchi, who's out to impress, has immediately picked up a yellow card. It's going to have one of the most ignominious debuts of all time. The studs were very high. It's on the knee of Valentino Lazzaro, and Maurizio Mariani, with a heavy heart, I'm sure, is now going to send off Pasquale Mazzocchi. It's not a yellow card, it's a straight red. After less than 5 minutes as a Napoli player, Mazzocchi's debut ends in a dismissal. Lazzaro. Zapata. Time and space here for Vlasic, who gets the shot away and doubles Torino's lead. They've made the most of the extra man, and they've done so very quickly. Nikola Vlasic arrows one into the corner, and it's looking like a good start to the new year for Ivan Juric and Torino. He got the winner here against Sassuolo, and it does appear that this goal is going to secure a first win for Torino against Napoli since 2015. Still a long way to go. Buongiorno has found Ilic. It could be a third here. Ilic, Sanabria, and Zapata tried to force it home. Golini has somehow kept it out, but that was the chance to make sure of the points for Torino just past the hour mark. Napoli cling on, barely. Lazzaro with the set piece. Sanabria was waiting, but in front of him was Alessandro Buongiorno. And it just gets better and better for Torino. It's the local lads with a goal to make it Torino 3, Napoli 0. And they're going to be partying long into the night, the Granata supporters. The man who bleeds burgundy, Alessandro Buongiorno, made the run, had the desire. And whereas Golini was able to keep out the previous effort from Zapata, this time he could not deny Buongiorno. There's a chance for Rahmani. Simeone now couldn't hit the target. Torino's clean sheet remains intact for the moment. Ricci's ball in, not properly cleared. This is Ginaitis. Surely there's not going to be a fourth for Torino. Easy on this occasion for Golini. The champions humbled in Turin. Napoli have now gone 4 games without scoring. Mazzari has lost half a dozen of his 10 matches in charge. But today it's all about the Granata. Alessandro Buongiorno with the third after Vlasic had doubled Torino's lead in the second half. All that after Sanabria had opened the scoring. But the big shift in the contest also came following the dismissal of Pasquale Mazzocchi. His debut lasted just 4 minutes. Torino's biggest win over Napoli in 40 years. It ends here at the Stadio Olimpico Grande Torino. Torino 3, Napoli 0.